I'm back in South Dakota hunting with good friend Dusty Altman. The quality and number of deer are what brought me here, but it's really my friendship with Dusty that keeps me coming back. I've had the opportunity to hunt here for 3 or 4 years, and it's an incredible place for whitetails. There are 2 things you can expect from South Dakota. Number 1, these deer are gonna be concentrated in these plum thickets, and it's gonna be cold. And this Florida boy doesn't like cold.
Growing up on a cattle ranch, I learned to hunt and fish from my dad, brothers, and best friend. This laid the foundation for my love and roots in the outdoors. When I put a bow in my hand at the age of 13, I never looked back. As I journey from one hunting location to another, learning and growing as a bow hunter, I always reflect upon the experiences that made me who I am today. Welcome to the Roots.
We're gonna have a west-northwest wind. Okay. So I got a spot. It's a shelter belt, kind of overlooking a bottom that has a bunch of plum thickets. That has year in, year out held a ton of deer.
Yeah, absolutely.
The spot I'd really like you to get into, I think, would be a good option. It's right here behind the house. And what it is, it's a huge shelter belt that kind of wraps around the farmstead here. Okay. I've been seeing, man, he's an old buck. Man, I'm gonna guess him 7.5, 8.5 years old.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's a cool,
I love deer like that.
Yeah, tall rat, got a big old belly on him. He's a big white face, and he's been kind of hanging out in this area.
I'd love to go after a buck like that. I mean, you know,
yeah,
I know there's giants here, but being able to hunt a big old monarch buck like that is pretty cool.
That first day in the blind, we see some deer, and we see one buck in particular, and we called at him and he just didn't respond. But this is a deer that definitely we want to shoot if given the opportunity. The thing about this time of year is the last part of October. You literally could have anything that shows up. I mean, everything's lining up to have a really good hunt. We're gonna get after it here. Have a good first evening. That second morning we didn't hunt just because the wind was jacked up, and so we waited till that afternoon and we went into a plum thicket with a double setup, and it was cold and just brutal, and we just didn't see that many deer. That third day we finally get to where we want to be, and we've got the right wind, and we get into ground blind, and right off the bat we got deer right on top of us. It's a good sign right there. It's a little after 4 o'clock and we've already had 2 bucks walk within 25 yards, and things have definitely settled down and the deer are starting to get on their feet. This is one of those spots that we just got to put our time in, that the deer are here and it's just a matter of time to get an opportunity, and if we stick out, I think we're going to make it happen, or at least have a chance to make it happen. We had a great sit, but my boy Dusty, he had a better one. Happy Halloween. It is October 31st, our last morning here in South Dakota. We got one buck we'd love to be able to see that Dusty's got on camera. We actually saw him the first morning on a different side of the farm. If he came in this morning, Halloween morning, that would be incredible. I've never shot a Halloween buck, so pretty jacked up. Ready for a little trick or treat. Buck coming. Nice.
Back.
Brother, I think we just smoked him. Dude, that just happened. That just happened. We may just had our Halloween buck. The buck we wanted to shoot too. He is a giant body, old gray face, gnarly buck. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it comes together, brother. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does.
I know we made a good shot, but there's blood. It's already frozen.
Nice.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thanks, brother.
That's
Appreciate it,
cool.
man.
Yeah.
My first Halloween buck, man.
Halloween.
In South
Spook
Dakota
buck.
with you. Spook buck here with you, man.
That's that old one?
It's old buck.
Ancient.
Look how big his body is.
Look at that butt. Dude, look at the body on that joker.
You know, just
Look at
beautiful.
how gray and just
Yeah.
white face.
He's beautiful, man. Just absolutely beautiful. So, man, I can't thank you enough, dude. Just,
You were due.
well,
Some last day magic on Halloween.
absolutely, buddy. And you shot a giant last night.
Yeah. We're tagged out.
We're tagged out, buddy.
Tagged out in South Dakota.
Tagged out in South Dakota. What a beautiful state, man. I love hunting here with you. Just like it does many times, it happens fast, and that was the deer we were after. This deer is old. I mean, he's 8, 9 years old. He's got no teeth, and he's a huge bodied deer, and he's got a ton of character, and this is the kind of deer that you come to South Dakota for. And the fact that it happened like it did on Halloween was a hunt I'll always remember. At the end of the day, I got to give the credit to my friend Dusty. He's the one that put in the legwork, scouted, put the cameras up, knew this deer was in the area, and we just needed to get in this blind with the right wind, stick it out, and it would be a matter of time, and it all happened, and I can't thank you enough, man. Thanks, Dusty. Brother, I can't wait to come back.